Hello, how you doing today? Um, it's a period of recession in Nigeria where the economy is so funny, and I know this is happening almost everywhere in the world, especially in Africa. And in Nigeria, things are so funny right now. Dangote is even losing money often, and as you can see, these people says the current naira to dollar conversion is about 420 naira to a dollar, but presently it is about 480 naira per $1. As you can see, food are rising, cost of commodities are rising, people are losing jobs, and things are really funny. So I'll be talking about a program that would help us at least solve most of the problems we are having right now. Follow me and let's talk about Four Corners Alliance Grow. My name is Prince Yemi KASALI. I'm a Four Corners Alliance life coach, and I'm proudly to be one. This is where your dreams becomes reality for real. Today is October 1st, 2016, and present dollar rate is about 480 naira per $1. So today, in this particular presentation, we will be using 480 naira per dollar in the calculation of our payments and our earnings in this presentation. Now, this complaint is about integrity, professionalism, business experience, and or what do we call it, professionalism. Before I move further, I wanted to know the basic that will make us earn and will make us overcome this recession period or whatever economy issues you're having in your country. Number one is to take advantage of the dollar. Excuse me. Dollars has been the major factor that determines the economy of most African countries, if not all over the world. Almost all countries, I mean, are based on dollar because they buy the exchange with the US. So everything is determined by dollar. So what do you need to do? You need to invest in the business that would make us earn in the dollar himself, so that whenever it is rising in our country, our earnings are rising. Whenever it is falling, our earnings are falling. So we are not going to be having issues with it, because when dollar rises, commodity rises in your country. So that means your earning will also rise along with the commodity that is rising. But when dollar depreciates in respect to your own country's currency, your earnings will also depreciate, but at the same time it will still level up with the price of goods in the market. One other thing you need is a teamwork. Somebody said, I would rather earn 1% of 100 people's effort than earning 100% of my own particular effort. So what does that simply mean? It simply means we need a team to work with, so that when we are not there, some people are working for us. People like Dangote are buying time, but when they buy time, everybody that is working for them, they are buying their time. They make them work for them for earnings, because they need more effort. They need more people to work for them. If you cannot do that, there is a particular business you can do. Four Corners Alliance. It makes you earn online. And one other thing again is the internet aspect of it. You need to move online. You need to start earning online instead of just chatting and meeting people. Meet people and make influence in those people, so that you can work together and earn something good from it. Okay. One other thing we also need is financial education, and all these things are being acquired in Four Corners Alliance. Let's move on. Payments. One of the major problem of online business is the payment mode. Most of the time we just do businesses. When it gets to the time to receive our earnings, we find it difficult. But in Four Corners, it is not like that. This particular presentation will show you a lot of proofs, and we have more proofs if you want. Okay, this is First Money. First Money is a Nigerian mobile wallet. So you earn through our Nigerian mobile wallet and you transfer it to any local account of your choice. And this is Direct Pay Express. This is a debit card company that would allow you that will send you a MasterCard, which you can use to withdraw anywhere in the world. Don't doubt that. I can always show you videos of that. I know most people are hearing that for the first time. They don't believe that, okay, there is a particular card, a debit card, that will make you withdraw from any ATM machine in the world. But this is working. I will show you proof, and whoever is sending you this presentation can also show you proofs of that. So we have Safety Pay, Solid Trust Pay, Union Pay, Bitcoin. All these ones are also online mode of payment. Especially Bitcoin is getting very popular nowadays. Solid Trust Pay is also very popular. Union Pay is popular within the China and also globally accepted. Okay, let's move forward. Four Corners Alliance is an MLM program. MLM simply means multi-level marketing program, where a lot of people market for the same cause. When I market, some people earn above. When some people below me are marketing, we earn above. But there have been a lot of problems facing MLM, and this particular complaint had come to solve most of them. The number one problem facing MLM is monthly charges, what we call auto ship. When somebody had invested rigorously, putting a lot of money into a business, and we still expect that person to buy some particular product every month, it becomes very, very unreasonable. So most of the people, at least 1/3 of the people that subscribed into MLM, failed to do that in just 3 months because they stopped doing it because they cannot cope with the buyings, monthly buyings, why they are not yet to earn. The second aspect of it is selling. Most of the time, MLM is not designed to be selling, to sell goods, but we have to sell because we need to buy the next month. So when you want to buy the next month and you're not having the money to buy the next month, you have to sell this month's, what do we call it, auto ship, to be able to subscribe next month, and we keep selling and selling and selling like that. So, but in this particular complaint, we don't sell. One other thing is the target. A lot of companies will give you a lot of ad target. They want you to at least make sure you do this in a particular month, you do this in another month, and so on and so forth, but not in Four Corners. Recruiting is not mandatory in Four Corners also. It is just lucrative. The more you you invite people to join the business, the faster your earnings, and at the same time, the better we all grow. The higher, the huge your streams of income becomes, but it is not mandatory. Balancing of legs, we don't balance legs in Four Corners. You don't have to balance your left and right together, and at the same time, you don't have to finish one matrix before jumping to another. What else again? It doesn't take much of your time. If you're not sponsoring, if sponsoring is not what do we call it, compulsory, and you don't have targets, you're working in with your own speed. If your speed is being determined on how fast you want to really make it in life, then no selling, so it won't be taking much of your time. It's just maybe 2 hours a day on social media. Okay, one other thing you need to know is our financial expectation in Four Corners. Our financial expectation is Four Corners Alliance Group is $559,824 US plus N times $559,824 US. When N are the numbers of people you sponsor. So if you're not sponsoring people, your $5,824 US is still there for you to earn. You've already created a stream of income immediately you subscribe to these complaint. The only thing is, the faster you would earn this will be determined by your team. Okay, $559,824 US presently in Nigeria is about 268,715,520 plus N times 268,715,520. So all this could be acquired with just 116 US dollars. 116 US dollars is just 55,680 naira presently in Nigeria. But if you think that is so much for you to afford for now, you can also subscribe with 54 US dollars. 54 US dollars is 25,920 naira right now. So if you're looking at 268 million and you're looking at 55,680 naira, then you should see why you need to subscribe. Okay, this company is popularly known as Four Corners, and it's a subsidiary of Cornerstone Alliance Group LLC, meaning it is registered as Cornerstone Alliance Group LLC and is fully registered in Las Vegas, USA. The CEO is David Harrison, and the company is founded in March 2013. Just 3 years. So this is the right time to subscribe. The first 3 years is always the time a company is looking on to stay. It's a time that determines if a company is going to stay or not. But after that, that is the major time where people are falling in. So the earlier that you fall in, the better. Okay, this is the CEO in 2015. I guess that was September 2015. He was in about 9 African countries. This is myself and him in Nigeria, Lagos. He was also in Abuja in Nigeria. He was in Ghana, Kenya, and some beautiful African countries. Okay, this is one of the minister of small scale entrepreneur in Zimbabwe. She was there on the pre-launching of Four Corners in Zimbabwe. So it simply means this complaint is being recognized. Okay, these are the financial products. Four Corners Alliance is based on financial literacy. It teaches us on what we can do for money and how to think and grow rich. How we should set our entrepreneurial mindset and other things we can do for money. So what are those things we can also do for money? Binaries, forex, real estate, bonds, and so on and so forth. We have a lot of them like that. Precious metals. So it teaches us the products are based on financial teaching and they are in form of ebooks. Okay, the books are being divided into 6. The first set is $10, the second set is $10, the third set is $25, fourth set is $60, the fifth one is $150, and the sixth one is $300 US. So, and you can only buy it in that order. Okay, let's show you the money. This is one of my powerful leader. She's a Nigerian, Onome. Onome had earned above 10,807 US in this business within just a year. Okay, this is one of my powerful leader also in Rwanda. He had earned above 7,052 US in the business. These are one of my teammates. This one has earned 1,908 US, and this person had earned 1,348 US in the business. As you can see, your sponsor Yemi KASALI, which means the person I sponsored. I am the sponsor of these people, and we are all Nigerians. Okay, this was one of my back office those days. I wanted to look at it here. As at then, I had made 1,958 US in the business, and that is almost a million naira in present conversion rate. Okay, this is one of our powerful person in the business. Is a US based person. He had earned he's having available balance of 2,900 in the back office, but he had earned 92,430 US in the business. I want you to convert that to your present currency in your country. Okay, this is somebody also a very powerful person, Frank. He is also a US based person. He had earned 600. He's having 656 US in the back office, but he had earned 107,159 US in the business, and this is as at March 2016. So what would he have earned now? Maybe close to 200 US. Okay, now this is another powerful person, a Nigerian, who is trying to withdraw 1,277 US through pay to card. These are powerful people also. They are Nigerians. This person is trying to withdraw 595 US, and he is trying to withdraw it through mobile wallet. Okay, that is first money. And this also is another person who is trying to withdraw 305 US and also trying to withdraw through mobile wallet. Okay, I've been showing you a lot of withdrawals, a lot of huge amounts. I also want you to understand that Four Corners Alliance Group can help you, as in you can also withdraw as little as 20 US in the business. This is an example of somebody who is trying to withdraw 20 US in Four Corners Alliance Group. Okay, this is Onome again. She's having 685 US in her account, and she made a withdrawal request of 623 US through Solid Trust Pay. And as you can see here, this is you have successfully received money from a registered Solid Trust Pay member. And if you can look here, this is 623 US, and the payment is from Four Corners Alliance Group. Okay, this is Onome again, having a lot through pay to card of 252,133 naira. honor memory. Okay, this is another person who is trying to withdraw 1,800 US dollars through Solid Trust Pay. Okay, this is another person. This is 243,600. This is the alert this person received as at 1st of 6 2016. That is 1st of June 2016. This is also another person who withdrew 157,500 through First Money, and that was 11/03/2016. And also the same month withdrew 954,400 as at 21/03/2016, just 11 or 10 days interval. And in a particular month, this particular person withdrew above ₦1,000,000. That is wonderful. Okay, I want to show you some little earnings, and this is 65,047 naira through First Money, and also this is another one, 15,029 naira through First Money. Okay, this person is debating on Facebook, talking about earnings. She's a Rwanda, talking about her earnings of 10,000 US dollars, trying to convert it into Uganda shillings. And this is also a powerful person who I was chatting with. And what does he has to say? I joined Fosse May last year. I have earned above 10,000 US dollars. That's it. It's working. This is also another person talking about good morning everyone. This is our Four Corners leadership group, and it's talking about I have been paid depending 1,277 US dollars, and it reflected in my account as 252,113 naira yesterday. Okay, this is also somebody talking about 4C, talking about Four Corners Alliance. I was chatting with him, and he said I also withdrew 890 through my second account today using Bitcoin. I'm testing Bitcoin withdrawing process. Account is actually for my hobby. And look at something. He said I've stopped recruiting since March, but the income doesn't stop. My last seminar in February. You can imagine, this is networking for you. This is why you need team to work for you. Now let's talk about the business and how it works, the compensation plan itself. So we have 7 powerful streams of income in Four Corners, but we will be talking about 2 because that is what we base on. Those 2 are instant affiliate commission and sponsors 100% match on affiliate commission. In Four Corners Alliance, 80% commission payout. It's 80% commission payout. You can never see that in another network. Go and try and check. 80% payout is something that is almost unreasonable, but Four Corners is doing that for us. So how does it do that? It divides the 80% into 2, or after keeping his own 20%. So 40% is sent to you as an instant commission, and while 40% is sent to the person who sponsored that person that is receiving the money also. So that is the matching commission. Let's go into details. Instant affiliate commission. This is when you earn 559,824 US dollars with or without sponsoring. That means whether you sponsor people or not is not a factor here. The only thing is, the more people you sponsor, the faster this earnings comes. But automatically it will come the more the team it grows. Okay, this is generated from a 4x6 forced matrix. What does a 4x6 forced matrix mean? It simply means you can have only 4 people on your first row. Those 4 would also have 4 people also. So which means you'll be having 16 people on your second row, 64 people on your third row, 256 people on your fourth row, 1,024 people on your fifth row, 4,096 people on your sixth row. So multiples of 4. Now, what happened? What really happened is this: if this is me and you are here, I bring in more people. That means my first row is completed with 4. I cannot have more than 4 on my first row. So what happened after then? When I bring in more people, I have my 5th person here, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and so on and so forth. It keeps going on like that. And when the second row is finished, anybody I bring in goes to the 3rd row, 4th row, and so on and so forth. So if this is you, and I was able to bring in people and they came under you, it simply means you would also earn. the money. Whether you are the one that brings in these people or not is not a factor. So far they come under you through spillovers, it simply means you are earning. So what is our earnings in Four Corners? How do we get about the 559,824 US dollars? On our first row, we earn $44 from each people, and you can only have 4 people. That's a total of 16 US dollars. Second row, $4 from each. 16 people, that is 64 US dollars on your second row. 10 US dollars on your third row from 64 people, that is 640 US dollars. Fourth row, that is 24 US dollars from 256 people, that is 6,144 US dollars. On your fifth row, that is $60 from each. On your sixth row is $120 from each. So if you calculate everything here, you have 559,824 US dollars. Okay, the next thing we need to talk about is the sponsors 100 match on KASALI commission. That means the matching commission. Okay, we have 559,824 US dollars times N. While our N, it's the numbers of people we sponsor. I guess we all know that. Okay, so which simply means if this is the person you sponsor, this person you sponsor, this person you sponsor this also. Each one of them worth 559,824 US dollars. And so far, whenever they earn, you also earn. When this person earn, you also earn. When this person earn, you also earn. So it simply means whenever this person comes aboard, or you've created another stream of income worth 559,824 US dollars, and this and this and this. So now, if you have just 2 people on board, you've created about 1.1 streams, 1.1 US dollars, 1.1 million US dollars. And if you have 2 people, that is 1.7 million US dollars. 4 people, that is 2.2 million US dollars that you've created, apart from your normal what do we call it, normal instant KASALI commission. Now let's quickly talk about the fast track. The fast track is simply for you to come on board with 216 US dollars, that is 55,680 US naira in Nigerian currency. This simply means you've purchased your first 4 products. And what do we earn on instant? What do we call it? On instant commission alone, when you have 4 people in your first row, assuming we all bring in our 4 people, we all register our first 4 people, this simply means in 4 months we should be able to do what? To finish our first 4 row, and that is what 340 people, and the accumulation of what we will be earning is 6,864 US dollars, and that is above that's about 3.3 million naira. You can say if first month you bring in 4, those people brings in 4 in first month, so this will be completed in just 4 months, and that is about 3.3 million naira that we are talking about on instant KASALI commission alone. Even if you are unable to bring in anybody, this earnings will still be there. And let's assume that we could not do it in just our first 30 days. So it is possible to be done in 60 days. That is 2 months. So in 8 months, we should be able to earn 3.3 million naira in instant commission. But because we are able, because this is the fast track, we expect everybody to bring in their first 4 people in their first 30 days, or at most in their first 60 days. So which means these people also would have finished, each one of the first 4 you brought on board would have finished their first 3 by the time, first 3 rows by the time you are finishing your first 4 row. And so they would have earned 720 US dollars each. So 720 US dollars times 4 will give you 2,880 US dollars, and that is about 1.4 million naira. So if you're adding the 2 together, you'll be having 9,744 US dollars, and that is 4,677,120 naira. So that is about 4.7 million naira in 8 months or in 4 months. So that could be done. That's the power behind our team. And let's just tell you this in a nutshell: what we are expecting you to do is to come on board with 116 US dollars, get your first 4 people in your first 30 days, but at most in your first 60 days. And what do? We are, if we all duplicate that in our first 4 months or in our first 8 months, we are expecting about 10,000 US dollars, which is about 4.8 million naira. But if you are not able to come on board with $216 at this particular time, instead of you waiting, just come on board with $54, and $54 in Naira is just about 26,000 Naira. So that's good to go. Let's come on board. Let's get the business started. Let's get it rolling. You are with the right team for sure. You are not going to be alone. That is certain. We have all materials, all videos, all tutorials, everything you need to make this business work for you. All you need to make this business work for you is intact. It's just for you to come on board, receive these materials, those tutorials, and you kickstart, you get rolling. One other thing that we are doing for you, apart from you doing your business online through Facebook and what do we call it, Twitter and all the social medias, we also create at least 5,000 contacts for you, WhatsApp contacts for you, that you would be using to do what? To promote your business. So think of it this way. If you're having 5,000 contacts, WhatsApp contacts, and we give you the right materials, don't you think you will be able to get 4 from 5,000 people? I think if you think you cannot do that, that means you're not ready. You need to be ready for this business. We need to be ready to earn. We need to think, and you need to think of wealth. What can $10,000 do for you? Start thinking about that, then you see the reasons why you should join, and you see possibilities. Okay, we shall always stay with you till you are successful. So if it is important to you, you will find a way. But if it is not, then you would find an excuse. So if you're looking for an excuse right now, or if you're going to give me an excuse right now, or going to give the person that is sending you this video an excuse right now, I feel $10,000 in 4 to 8 months is not important to you. That's why you're doing that. Thank you very much. My name is Prince Yemi KASALI once again. Make your decision and get back to whoever sent you this tutorial. Thank you. Love you, and we shall meet at the top.